Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun, and it's time to get the stamp box back out and start to revisit the pages of Switzerland et al. Switzerland, I've even forgotten what they are. Romina is another one, I think. And I think it's Poland. Polska is the other one. But before we get into diving deeply into the box, we'll just have a look at what's going on in the world of George. Well, George has called for the box of stamps, and his missus is bringing him the box of stamps for him to continue with his pages, because we've had a bit of a hiatus with regards to this folder, and we need to finish this box. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. And then we can have another look at some countries in Europe which we haven't really been delving into, and maybe further afield countries also. So Adolf is prepared. He is overseeing matters. We have a nice cup of tea. Home sweet home. Yeah, enough of that nonsense. We'll grab a fistful of stamps. So we're looking for Switzerland, also any that have slipped through, for example Belgium. I've got a page for Belgium, but I'm sure I've got all of the, but I'll keep that out anyway, because I've now forgotten. USA, I mean that's a nice triplet, and it's been torn a little bit, so there was a fourth there. What have we got here? Germany, I suspect. I don't know the year, so I'm not going to really spend too much time. But here we have Suomi, which is Finland, one of those countries that I haven't really delved into. And they are, they're nice, aren't they? They're sort of Finnish, almost. It talks about the country, not about the things. It talks about the state, the entity of the country. The coat of arms and the symbols associated with the country. So I do like those, but not at the moment. Now I see something popping out, so this will be of very much interest to me. Polska 150 grosz. I'm not sure what year, but that's an absolute find. Netherlands. Sure, I've got Netherlands. I'll keep it out because you never know, there may be a gap. Polska again, so that's quite nice. This is Zlots now. Zlots. Now, talking of Zlots, here we don't have any Zlots, but we do have Romana. So that's a find as well. So 3 so far today, and we've only just started. So good stuff to add to. George Washington, by the look of it, United States, 2 center, red. Anything else I can see? No, but USA, there's so many of them, isn't there? Such a big country, needs a lot of stamps. Therefore, we're sort of drowning in stamps from the US. Yugoslavia. This looks old. Österreich. Klagenfurt. Denmark. The year is... Could it be 1912? I don't know. A pair of Helvetia, which is Switzerland. So, yeah. Am I after Switzerland? Yes. So that has to stay out. I'm unsure what to do, though, with the pair. Probably mount the pair. This looks an old USA stamp. 3 cents. I'll keep that out. If anyone knows anything about that, that's quite old and bitten. Mongolia. Very rare for me to find a Mongolia stamp. I'm still looking at a US stamp. Evacuation 1959, airmail, UAR. Not sure what's going on there, but that's a historic moment. That's an interesting stamp, maybe worth looking up and talking about. Kingdom of Morocco, as the king, or was the king. Italy, we've got those also. Excuse me. Aplenty. So whether I've got that, I'm sure I've got that. But I'll keep it out just in case. You never, ever, ever know. Zimbabwe, a giraffe. Look at that. Lanky the giraffe. Wow. Very nice. Fujairah, cats and dogs. Kittens. Zambia. I think the African countries post independence, they did concentrate a lot on wildlife. Oh, why not? There's some stunning wildlife there. Österreich. Could be time for a page full of those. Romina, that's a beauty. One Lu as well, whatever a Lu is. But that's fantastic, isn't it? Singapore, Malaya. Barbuda. The Great Amberjack. The eyes on him. This has just come up. Czechoslovensko. That will also be kept there because I know I have not got that one. I also know I haven't got this Polska one. That's quite fine. Doing well. This is Holland. Yeah, I'll keep that with because more stuff here. What's this? I don't know what it is, but it is interesting. 5mm French colonial North Africa. I'll keep that out with the USA stamp for looking upping. I'm talking of looking up. There's another one maybe. 1 penny New Zealand. That's quite a Dominion of New Zealand. Those are sweeties, are they not? For arts and crafts. Norga. Sverige. I think we need to have a look at Sverige at some juncture. Deutsches Bundespost. Adjman. Again, it's a creature. We've got another Romina. Tule this time. So that is very handy thus far. Next we've got South Africa, mining gold. Wonderful. This old favourite. Kenya or Kenya. Bit of a tear there. South African bird. Beautiful. Happy bird. USA. Germany, no doubt. Brief Centrum, you know it's Germany. Not happy with that. Heiliger. There's Heiligen Rocks, Zutria, 1959. I'll keep that up because I'll just check it against my own 1959ers. Helvetia. I think I have got it. I think I've got it. Denmark. Couple on paper here, taken off an envelope. USA. Netherlands 7. Keep that out. I have got that. Yeah, I've got it, but I'll check it. Not sure where that is. South Africa, 18 cents. Republic of South. So a lot of South Africa coming out. Magyar. I've got all of them, but I'll keep it out. Liban. Welcome home, Ami Tourisme. So welcome, tourist. This is interesting. What's this? South Africa upside down, small one. Magyars, keep it out. Denmark. Western Tragopan of Pakistan. A nice plump bird with beautiful colours. Pale, boatish type. Copenhagen from Denmark. Nice stamp. $0.15 Canada. Got to keep that out with those old people. The old stamps. Look at that. Big Italian. So we keep that out because I don't think I've got many of those biggies. How about this, Sophia? It's an interesting little thing. Helvetia gone to butterflies. Well, William Tell would be ashamed. Gone to butterflies when he got all that history and all that stuff. But I suppose if you like butterflies, that's quite nice. Nippon, Japan. Squiperia. Don't know where that is. Well, I do know, but I've forgotten. And Belgium, I've got 100 of them. I also think I've got a lot of Polska boats, ships. Does Poland have a navy? Yes, it does, because Gdansk, so it does have a navy. And I've got it. Thailand. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've got this stamp. A 16 Pfennig Deutsche Post. 1947, so quite an early one. That's being kept out also. Okay, next. A British stamp has sneaked in there. Japan. I'll just have one more. What's this here? Lira. Is that Italy? No, that'll be Turkey. We'll carry on. A couple of wild geese there from Switzerland. That's a nice find. And to finish with Posta Romana. So we got some nice stuff going on there. And just now, this jumped out, Helvetia. Just one more maybe. Can I squeak one more out? Yes. Poland. Okay, so we've got these for here, which is quite a good haul. Stuff to look up. Stuff to check with previous collections. These are going to go back into the box, which I'll do so now. With my fingers. These will go into the big box, so they are re-washed, resurfaced. Rechecked for other countries, won't say we do Turkey, etc. So quite a good day today, I think you'll agree. So George has had a successful day with the help of his missus bringing boxes of stamps, and I'll talk to you tomorrow Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.